along with a beautiful day, I thought some more therapeutic painting would be a wonderful thing to do. I'm going to get a big paintbrush, a big one, because this is my Princeton Elite 12. It has a nice tip on it when it's wet, and it's a long round. And this is a piece of bee paper. This has been my favorite stuff. I know it's not as thick as most of the fancy papers out there, but I'm telling you what, if you're just playing, and if you're not just playing, bee paper, mixed media, fantastic stuff. Their watercolor is really great too. I've bought a lot of that too, but this is just so easy, and it's right here, and I'm just like, oh, you know what? We're just going to do this. This is awesome. So, first of all, we're going to get everything wet. Super easy today. There is no worries. We're just going to sprinkle some water on the table. You can do it on like a dish if you'd rather, or like a one of these little trays from school. You can do it any way you want to do it. And then we're just going to take our fingers, and this is pretty therapeutic too, just playing with some water on a table, on a piece of paper. It's pretty wonderful, if I do say so. This is like the fun, relaxing. You can do this after a long day at work. You can do this whenever you want to. You can use whatever color you want to use. You can use, you can do this with your kids. You can, whatever. I'm serious. I mean, I'm like, this is seriously one of the easiest things you're ever going to do. And it is going to be a masterpiece when it's done. It will. I'll vouch for that. It'll be a masterpiece when it's finished. Okay, I'm going to let that set for a second. I'm going to get me some extra stuff, and I'll be right back. Okay. It's wiggling again. Sorry about that. It's not supposed to wiggle, but my phone is so heavy that it does. So this was the magical masterpiece maker that I just went and got. It's just a piece of cling wrap, whatever kind you want. Doesn't have to be any name brand. It can be the stuff from the Dollar Tree. It really doesn't matter, and it doesn't matter if it turns into a ball like it just did for me. So that's fun. Okay, so I'm gonna say for this, I'd get some inexpensive metallic paint to go along with whatever you're doing, because I've got everything sitting here. It's all very, very, very watery. Plus, I was going to use these paints, but I don't remember where I got them. I think there's no name on the back. I think I got them from Michael's. Pretty sure. I don't know if they even have them anymore. These are so old. But we'll keep these out too. They're really beautiful. I've done this 100 times with those because I absolutely adore doing this. It's just one of the most fun, relaxing painting things you will ever do. So, get yourself a piece of paper, whatever kind you want, and get it wet. And let it just soak up that wetness, you know? That's what we want. We want it to soak up all the wetness. And now we're going to just start plopping some color down. Pick a few colors that you really, really like, you know? Like, I'm going to use some of these metallics from the one I always use. You can fling it if you want. Let me look and see what the name of these are really quick again, because Artist Loft. Oh my stars, why can I never remember that? And you're just going to start plopping it on there wherever you feel like it. If you want to make it in flower pattern, or you're trying to make a sky or a landscape, or, I don't care what you want to make. It's going to be gorgeous. It is going to be gorgeous. Period. Exclamation point. Okay. So, and it's going to be one of those things that you're going to be like, what? I did that? And you're going to love it. So I'm also going to get this little area up here colored and wet, because ripping that off and using it for other things is fantastic. Oh my stars. So cool. Sorry, I have my water right there. A little silver. Oh, so pretty. We're just going to keep on adding color wherever we feel like it. And you don't have to do metallics. I'm just saying metallics today because let's have fun. Let's do metallics. But if you don't want to do metallics, you don't have to. If you have, if you don't have metallics and you have regular paints, go for it, dude. Do it. Whatever floats your boat. Whatever pops your cork. You can make spots. You can do whatever you want. Yep. It doesn't really matter. Some of these we're going to leave as spots because we can. And we're going to see what happens. Okay? And we're going to do this pretty dark. I'm going to do some of these darker greens because these ones over here on the other side are quite a bit darker. And I really like them. They're cute. They're metallic-y. They're beautiful. And now my water is over here in your way. Don't we all have too many irons in the fire? I do. I have too many irons in the fire. Actually, literally, on my desk. Too many irons on my desk. Too many things in my mind. I've got so many ideas. Don't even get it. You just don't know. I wish you could see. I'm not going to show you. So don't even ask. So we're going to make this lovely. Some greens, some silvers, some blues, some pinks, maybe we'll shove some purples in there too. This is kind of a creamy color. I like this color. It's very, very like loose and creamy. Not too many colors. We don't want to just overwhelm. We really don't. We want to just, let's add a little purple though, because purple is gorgeous. And why not? Why not? And I promise you, this is going to be fabulous. It's going to be quick. It's going to be fabulous. The longest part is getting your stuff together. I'm not joking. The longest thing you have to do is get your stuff together and bring it over here and put it down. That's where all of the work is, right there. Just making the time to get all this stuff together. Oh my goodness, that's so pretty. We're just going to put a lot of color in here. So much color. So much color. And we have this beautiful white sparkle. I'm going to put a lot of this in here too because we are putting little bits of white sparkle in with the other one. Might as well try this. I love it. Oh my goodness. Heavens to Betsy and all that jazz. Let's see what happens. Oh my goodness. I hope you guys can see how pretty this is because it's so pretty. Just all the sparkles, and maybe a little bit of this lovely bronze. It's just layering on top of each other so nicely. I have a little fuzz on my, oh my goodness. Can you see it? Do you see what I'm talking about? This is therapeutic, man. This is like one of our last videos we talked about reenacting or trying to make a picture of a picture that you lost or was burned in a fire or something, and you're looking for a therapy to help you through it. This could be that kind of therapy. This could be that kind of therapy where you're just taking colors that you know were in a photograph or that a loved one loved or whatever, and then you're going to just take it, get it sopping wet, and it's good. Get it nice and wet. And then we're going to take our cling wrap, and I think I'm going to need more. I'm just making sure that we are recording because, you know, it happens to all of us. You want somebody to see something, and then you suddenly go, oh no, Didn't record that. Okay, so I got this opened up a bunch. I'm going to put it down. It doesn't have to be perfect, but squish it. Like, you know, however you want to squish it, squish it. If you just like it when it just laid down flat and it was like, oh my goodness, that's perfect. Well, then leave it. Then don't touch it again, because you are on your way to a masterpiece. If you think it's perfect, then it is perfect because it is yours. And perfect is subjective. I know there's a lot of people who just don't really like the word perfect at all. Okay, fine. That's fine. It's not a problem. But there's perfect and then there's perfect. You don't have to be perfect. You can just be our kind of perfect. Whatever that is. We can just be like the most relaxed kind of perfect. How about that? Okay, I like mine. I'm going to leave it alone. Now, the hard part is letting it dry. Don't touch it. Let it dry completely, and then I'll be back. Meantime, while we're waiting for it to dry, look at your water. Is that gorgeous or what? I wish there was something we could do with that. I've tried putting it on stuff. It's not near as beautiful as it is in the cup. Anyhow, okay, let's wait for it to dry. Hello, friends. I'm back. It's the next day. This takes forever to dry, just so you know. And I did several others, so we're going to check them all out. And just so you know, it sticks to the table pretty good around the edges, so I pulled it up, put some napkins under it, and they're still damp. So it's possible the paper might still be damp, but that's okay. And this should come off with some water easily, or soap and water will be fine. So, yeah, it got a little wrinkly, which is fine because it is multi-purpose paper. So I just wanted to pull it off with you guys, and we'll see what it looks like. Oh my goodness! And you can reuse this. You can get a piece of paper wet and just put that on it. That would be so awesome. Oh, I love it. Do you see it? Look at the sparkles. Okay, tell me that is not a masterpiece all on its own. That is a masterpiece all by itself. You could get the back a little damp and put some books on it and it will flatten right out. Or you can, you can rub it on your table, get it. Might make creases in it, but that might make it even prettier. I don't even know. But also, it gets a little bit off on your fingers. But for the most part, do you see that gorgeous color and how it just sunk right in there where the cling wrap was? It's so pretty. I love it. Okay. I'll show you the other ones really quick. Okay, so this is one of the other ones that I did. Let's check it out. This one's all in pinks and blues. And yeah, it's still damp underneath. It does take a while for them to dry, but look at that. And again, you can, oh, sorry, shaking it. You guys have an earthquake over there. It's just, look at how pretty that is. And with this being still a little bit damp, you could easily put a book on it now and have it just dry out. And see, it did stick a little bit even last night before it was fully dry. It was sticking around the edges. So I'll show you an easy way to fix that. But here's the next one. I did this one all in blue and greens, and everybody's still damp. Wow, we put a lot of water on these. And see how it stuck here too, all the way around the edges. It was sticking. That's pretty normal. I mean, I let it go for a while before I tried to see how it was doing. But as you can see, I didn't pull off any of the cling wrap until now. Wow. Wowee. Tell me that's not you can frame this. You can cut off pieces that you like. See, it really stuck right there. Really stuck. So it ripped the paper. But you could glue that down. Tear it off. It doesn't matter. But you could, oh my goodness, you could do so many things with this. Or you could just leave it as is. And with it still being a little damp, like I said. I mean, this is 24 hours later. and it's still a little damp on the back. Probably on the front too. But yeah, it takes a good long while for them to dry. And so I was like, I found this thing at the Dollar Tree. It is like the best thing I've ever found. And it was $1 back in the day. Probably now they're $1.25. But it comes with 5 blades. Be careful. You flip it around. Put it in the little holder majigger. Put it down in there. And then flip it over. And then press close. And so all I did was, it comes with 5 extra blades. 5 extra? No, 5 blades total. So I had to rip these off because these were stuck good. And these are just like paper. Someone gifted me some old paper with writing on it. This is, I think it's French. And so if you can read French, all power to you. But I just took it and just went all the way around the edges with the blade. And this one too. I'm going to put this away and not just hold it because, you know. But yeah, just that easy. You pop it right back in there. It holds on to the blade for you so nobody can cut their fingers off. There's a closed, it says closed right there. It says press to open right here. It's pretty fantastic. And again, got this at the Dollar Tree. Fantastic place. And so, yeah, again, you can reuse all these plastics. Why would you not? And so this is just a sheet of piano paper, I do believe. Piano music. But look at how fantastic that looks. I don't know what the name of this is. I bought these at a secondhand store. I didn't use very much color on that one because I just wanted the lines and the sheen. But look at that. I mean, this could be some cool, I don't know what it says. I don't know. Oh, look at how cool the writing turned out on the back. Ah, that's pretty snazzy right there. And it went on here. I don't know how old these are. They were left behind when someone passed away. But anyhow, back to the arts, the works of art that we made. I would love to see you guys try these. Because like I said, anybody can make a masterpiece. Anybody. You can make a masterpiece. I want you to try it. And I want you to see that you can do this. This is like so easy. It doesn't, some of these I use some regular watercolor and some of the glitter on top of it. Like this one, I just put glitter in some places. This one, you know, we use pretty much all glitter. I think maybe all glitter or metallic paints. This one, same thing. I use a lot of regular watercolors, and then I added some glittery watercolors to it. They're all fantastic. I think you could easily do this. Make your own art piece. I want you to do it. I want you to do it, and let's see what you come up with. And I bet you're going to make something, and you're going to be like, I cannot believe I made that all by myself. And it didn't take any time, and it was fantastic, and it was fun, and it was relaxing, and now the thing is on my wall. This is beautiful. I would definitely put this in a frame. That is absolutely gorgeous, and it looks like it's done on purpose, and it is. It's done on purpose because we did it on purpose. Okay. So I hope you're having a great day. I hope you keep having a great day. I hope you have a great weekend. Wherever you are, whenever you are. I'm not sure when this will get out there, but have a great time. Make sure you go and art it up somewhere. And we'll see you again really soon. Do not forget to give me a thumbs up. Give me a comment. And subscribe to my channel. And let me know you're out there, okay? Talk to you soon. Have a great day. God bless every one of you. And thank you for watching my videos. Bye.